Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Pyromancer here, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to be talking about, well, the Mag'har Orcs allied race scenario. And I hate to be that guy, but I told you so. Today we're going to be looking at this, and there's some very interesting things involving a group of cultists, basically, known as the Lightbound and the Naru. So there's going to be some spoilers in here. If you're not interested in BFA spoilers, I would certainly love to have you come check out some of my other videos, but this one's probably not going to be for you. Now, if you're still here, get ready, because this shit is about to get wild. Now, we're here on wowhead.com, and I'll have a link to this page down in the description below. And in this post, they basically go over how exactly the Mag'har Orcs issue is transpiring over there, how we end up recruiting them, and what the issues are. Now, there's this, basically they wrote out a little general guideline of how these things are transpiring, right? So we're going to read through that really quickly. It says here, in the following text, we learn that the Mag'har Orcs are being hunted by the Lightbound and forced to worship the light. The Lightbound are a group of fanatical Draenei that appear to be the alternate universe version of the Lightforged Draenei. That's just speculation. Even though at the end of Warlords of Draenor, the Draenei and the Orcs pledged to work side by side, the Draenei are trying to bend the will of everyone to serve them. We learn a few interesting tidbits here that they have listed. The Mag'har Orcs in this scenario fight back against the Lightbound. The Lightbound are the Draenei. Yrel appears to be the High Exarch of the Lightbound, or at least involved with the Lightbound in a major way. They have a text example, Yrel, I have failed you. Your High Exarch cannot save you. So it sounds like Yrel is the High Exarch. Durotan and Draka in this timeline have a daughter. Her name is Gaera. I hope I said that right. Durotan was killed by the Lightbound, and Draka runs a garrison. It's alluded that the son of the War Chief Grommash in this timeline has joined the Lightbound. So this might equate to a Lightbound version of Garrosh, which would be interesting. As they have listed here, the exact line is some orcs even sided with the Draenei against their kin. Even the war chief's own son was lost. We call these traitors Lightbound. The battle cries of the Lightbound remind us of Zera's fanaticism about the light healing all scars. And this really goes back to what some of my most recent videos and live streams, if you're not aware, I do have a Twitch, check that out in the link in the description. It's what a lot of my more recent theories have been about, this oppression being caused by the light, because throughout the history of Warcraft, we've kind of all been led to believe that the light is this holy, healing, positive energy, right? But see, the thing is that only goes so far. I am of the opinion that the Lightbound, or that the Naru, rather, actually feed on the life force of living things to avoid going void mode. And that's why they're surrounded by the crystals that the Draenei souls are encased in Auchindoun, in Shatrath, in their ships, okay? It's very interesting. Getting into this a little bit more, we can see exactly how bad this is actually getting. So we're going to go ahead and read through the dialogue here. The first set is Getting to Draenor. The streams of time and reality are ever shifting. The anchor to the world you seek will be tenuous. So it's not going to be there forever. Can you hold the way open long enough for us to bring the orcs of Draenor through? I will send the shard through with you. When you're ready, it will bring you home. But take care not to lose yourself amongst the threads of fate. Itrix says, stay your hand. We come in peace to speak to your war chief. Silence. The Overlord will decide your fate. Chain them. Green skin. Disgusting. I've heard tales of this corruption but never seen it. Be wary, for all we know, they are spies sent by the Draenei. The Overlord will know what to do. Overlord Gaera, we have prisoners. Bring them to me. So they're already accusing us of being spies, which is that's creepy as hell, because when you think about back to what Gul'dan did, he sent a lot of spies, a lot of people kind of snooping around, sneaking around, with what Gul'dan did in the original Draenor. It's interesting to see the Draenei kind of doing what they did instead, but instead of this bloodthirsty fanaticism for Fel, it's happening with the light. And the thing about it is, power is just going to corrupt absolutely. Doesn't matter if it's light, void, Fel, order. Power, absolute power corrupts absolutely, and that really is the issue here. It appears the player is first mistaken as a Lightbound spy, and then he asks you some questions about the clans. Okay, we're going to go ahead and skip that because that doesn't really matter. I'm going to skip to the Lightbound actually fighting because there's a little bit of like just speaking between them about Black Hand, and it's kind of an illustration of the different timelines, that type of thing. So we're going to go down here. It says, Overlord Guerra, the Lightbound are attacking Beastwatch. Damn those traitors, how great a force do they have? An Exarch leads them. Their forces are considerable. Good. I can use another Exarch's head upon my wall. Come, outsiders. It is time you explained who these Lightbound are, Overlord. I suppose you have earned that much. After Archimonde's fall, the Orcs and Draenei worked together to thrive and drive the Legion from Draenor. Those were good years. So this is that alternate timeline. But without demons to fight, the Draenei became fixated upon their precious light. Their Naru masters compelled them to spread their influence among the Orcs. A few converted willingly. Others had the light forced upon them. Some Orcs even sided with the Draenei against their kin. Even the war chief's own son was lost. We call these traitors Lightbound. I will not stand by while the High Exarch crusades against Maghar freedom. The tyranny of the light must be ended. And this really is already going into the realm of the light is not good. Not inherently just good, right? And I think that the basic premise of the game thus far has really set it up to be light, life, and order are all great, happy, wonderful things, but death, decay, void, and chaos, disorder, fel are super bad. We need to get those out of here. But as you're starting to see illustrated, if this turns out to be correct and this ends up going live, that's not the case. This world of Warcraft is a lot more gray than we realize, and the light does horrific, horrible things. I'm telling you, we're just now starting to see the very start of it. And I think Taliesin and Nevitel, I believe it was Taliesin that said a while ago that it's very possible that we end up on a light void split, where we, instead of the Horde Alliance factions, we end up light and void. It really just depends, because at this point, it's kind of starting to look like the light might actually be more of a problem than the void is. Because the light's going to bind you to servitude. The light forging process literally has you go into your own conscious and destroy your fear, your doubt, your torment. When you go through the Tepartos light forging process, you even go to a point where you defeat a fel corrupted version of Tepartos. Basically, what I believe this to be doing is you're going in and destroying parts of your very own being that bind you to the light. So you're getting rid of those negative traits, that which the light does not feed on, that which it doesn't care about, and you become just a conduit of light energy that the Naru can then basically bind itself to you and feed off of you. And you don't even have a choice anymore at that point. Once you've gone in and literally expelled those parts of you, you're just fucked. There's how you even gonna get away from that. It's terrifying. So let's go ahead and move forward. It says, so these are some of the battle cries of the Lightbound. Light, welcome. Yield, Maghar, embrace the light. We come to save you from your savagery. Heed the High Exarch's visions. You have ruined this land. It is not too late to save it. We can save Draenor together. Join us in the light, brothers and sisters. The time of Grommash is past. Embrace a new future. The light saved us. It can save you, too. The High Exarch only wishes the best for us all. And that's just what they believe to be the best, right? And they point out here, a lot of these, what I'm about to read, point back to the same shit that Zero was saying to Illidan. The light will heal your scars. Illidan yelling, I am my scars, right? It's not the light's job. It's not the light's responsibility. That is not theirs to take. But the light feels as though it is. And that's the scary part. The void is slowly going to consume and eat over time. If you choose to treat with the void will treat with you. But the light is going to oppress itself upon you whether you like it or not. And that is really what's freaking me out. We are with you, Gera. Cease this pointless defiance, Maghar. Stand down and welcome the light. Retreat while you still can. You will not force your doctrines upon us, Draenei. The High Exarch orders you to submit or face judgment. Enough talk. Let us be judged upon the field of battle. For Draenor, for the Maghar. The Naaru offer us peace and order. You mean subjugation. Give up your hate. The light can heal the scars of war. And just like I said, our scars are not yours to take. This once fertile land is now lifeless dust. That's what your hate has done. Yrel, I have failed you. Your High Exarch cannot save you. My people will never stop fighting until Draenor is free. Come, champions of Azeroth. We must tell the war chief of our victory. Now, really, this goes even further to illustrate what I had been saying before, that I believe that the Naaru cultivate and protect life anywhere they can because it's their fuel. They protect it. They want life to sprawl across the universe because they eat it. When you go into the Arcatraz, there are several void creatures in there. And when you attack them, they talk about life to consume. Life essence to siphon, to feed. And I believe that it is when a Naaru is no longer able to feed on that life. It's when they die, when they go void. When they've expended all of the power that they've been absorbing, they then go void. And they sing a different tune. So this is really, really sketchy. When it says that it was once fertile land is now lifeless dust, they're not upset because, oh, you're ruining your world. No, they're mad because you're taking away our food. And I'm pretty sure that that's really the issue that's going on with the Naaru. Here's the thing. Chronicle, Volume 1, describes the Naaru as being benevolent by nature. That makes Chronicle wrong. By definition of benevolence. That's not accurate. Naaru are not benevolent by nature. They're simply not. And Zira illustrated this again very, very well. They're altruistic by nature. They're vindictive by nature. Vindictive by nature. They are oppressive by nature. They're brainwashing by nature. It's actually horrific. And it's insane. And the Draenei, specifically Prophet Velen, has been really heavily involved with them before. Another point that leads to that idea that life fuels a Naaru is that in alternate Draenor, Velen sacrificed himself so that he could give the light back to a Naaru. He sacrificed his own life essence to give that light to a Naaru. Pure light. And that's really sketchy. Now, they have the reports back to the war chief, with Itrigg. And this is pretty much them just saying, yeah, we'll join you. I'll travel now and speak to your war chief. Is it still the troll that my mother spoke of? And not anymore. I will explain it somebody else now, obviously being Sylvanas Windrunner. I can't talk today. But anyways, you guys, I wanted to show you this because it is about as potent of a fuel to the fire to some of my more recent theories as I possibly could get. This is a little bit frightening, and we need to really, really watch out for the Draenei the Naaru. Because I guess I let the old gods get to me or something. I let the void get to me. I just cannot look at the light in the same way. And I'm pretty sure that the Titans are kind of in this sort of same altruistic mindset where they want to just create life and just create and have perfect life. And I just don't think that it's possible without death. And thankfully in BFA, I think we're going to see a lot of death, a lot of decay. A lot of the darkness, if you will. But that's all I have for this video. I appreciate you guys very much. If you guys don't know, I do have a Twitter, Twitch, and a Patreon page, which you can find links to all down in the description below. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here on my channel. I do videos, 2 or 3 videos a week, and I am streaming a lot over on Twitch, you guys. So if you guys don't know about that Twitch, really make sure you go and check it out. We got over 10,000 followers there. We're almost at 300 subscribers, and it's been a hell of a lot of fun over there. So I thank you once again for watching this. Stay awesome, and until next time, I will see you guys later.